I'm Logan, and I've just got to share with you an awesome Howard Johnson's ice cream truck and the story of Howard Johnson's. So, smash that like button and let's get into it. There is a similarity between the start of the Good Humor ice cream bar and Howard Johnson's ice cream. Harry Burt owned a pharmacy and soda fountain in 1920, and after inventing the Good Humor bar, Burt wanted to sell more ice cream to more customers on the street. Burt turned to Frederick Jones, an inventor who developed a mobile freezer truck for Burt's Good Humor Company. The Good Humor ice cream bar was put on the road. See my video on Good Humor ice cream with the link after seeing this video. Just 5 short years later, in 1925, Howard Johnson purchased a small pharmacy and soda fountain in Quincy, Massachusetts. The soda fountain quickly became the most profitable part of his business. Johnson also owned a concession stand at the beach, serving hot dogs and 28 flavors of ice cream. With these successes, Johnson decided to open his first sit-down restaurant business. The restaurant business was good, but along came World War II. The war took its toll on Howard Johnson's, like it did on every other business not directly benefiting the war effort. However, the business was revitalized and during the 1950s as America was on the move. Additionally, Howard Johnson opened hotels called Howard Johnson's Motor Lodge, which flourished along the turnpikes in America. The motor lodges helped keep America moving. As America kept moving, Howard Johnson's kept growing and changing. Eventually, problems arose, and Howard Johnson's restaurant and hotel empire went through ownership changes at the end of the 1970s and 1980s. Imperial Groups plc of London, England, acquired the company. They sold Howard Johnson's to Marriott Corporation in 1986. The business split, with Marriott selling the hotel business to Prime Motor Inns, but keeping the restaurants. Unfortunately for Marriott, the number of restaurants locations began to drastically decrease, and by 1995, only 84 remained. They became outdated, and most of the remaining restaurants closed during the beginning of the 21st century. In 2005, only 8 remained. Since 2016, only one Howard Johnson's restaurant is still open, but it is under independent ownership. Throughout its years of operation, Howard Johnson's offered numerous branded merchandise items, including vintage menus, soda cans, toy ice cream trucks, and many other items, like a Howard Johnson's 1948 Ford open station neighborhood ice cream delivery truck. And this is the 1948 Ford ice cream delivery truck. It's an open cab in 1/18 scale die-cast by Yatming, and it was made for Howard Johnson. As I said, Howard Johnson's put their name on lots of things. They were one of the early adopters of licensed merch, and it paid off well for them. They made this based pretty much on their truck. Now, the only picture I ever found had a closed cab, but I'm betting they had an open cab too. It's a 1948 Ford F1, and it has the F1 tampoed right there. It's got a nice mirror, steering wheel, awesome Howard Johnson's graphics on the side. It says famous ice creams, 28 flavors. Howard Johnson's, landmark for hungry Americans.
one of their famous slogans. It's painted white with the turquoise color on the fenders, and it's got these little awnings here that have orange and turquoise little markings on them. Really, really clever on the color scheme and the markings. It's got hard rubber tires, which are a nice bias ply tread. Ford molded into the hubcaps, which are chrome plated, and then plastic wheels, which are molded in white, so have white painted wheels. Really cool. Fuel filler is right here, black with the silver cap. It's got running boards on this side, even though there's no door on this side, so you really can't get in. But that matches the other side. We'll go to the other side next. Note, no door. This is just a step model where you could just step in. A step truck, as it were. It's got a door here where you could open the door and get in and get ice cream. More great Howard Johnson's graphics and paint on it. Another mirror, and then it has the F1. It's also got these chrome pieces and then Ford right there, which these mimic the aluminum pieces that were on the real, well, the stainless. Round to the front, got a single windshield wiper, but with an open cab, it's unlikely you were even driving this thing in the rain anyway. It has Ford molded into the body and then tampoed over in silver. Nice chrome grille, black little turn signals there, and then individual dual style headlights and chrome bezels. Really cool. A Howard Johnson's license plate and a chrome bumper. Also, these pieces here are chrome on the little vents on the hood. And then, to be a typical ice cream truck, it has the little bells right there. Really sharp. Hard plastic window that is see-through. Now, the hood does open to reveal a fully detailed flathead V8 engine. It's even got chrome heads on it. Really, really awesome. Big carburetor mounted up high. They went all out on the detail. Interior-wise, it has a seat, diamond plate flooring, gear shift. It has the radio and the heating vent, and then steering wheel. The steering does work. It also has a clutch, brake, and pedal on the floor for the gas. Really cool. And a decal for the instrument cluster, the speedometer and other gauges. Round on the back, we have another Howard Johnson's logo, another one of these little awnings, and then a door that gets into the back. As big as this box is, man, these walls were very thick, so the interior is not as big, but can you imagine trying to reach in some of these places? The box doors had to be positioned carefully so you could reach everything. There's no rear bumper on this one. There is a tailpipe, spare tire underneath, and another Howard Johnson's license plate. Also on the front here of the box, there is another door. They've got chrome hinges and chrome latches. Pretty nice. Top, just nice solid. It's really cool. Underneath, we have, these pegs are where it was screwed down to the base. It says 1948 Ford ice cream truck there. Made by Road Signature right there, which is a brand of Yatming. 1/18 scale made in China. Full detailed underneath. It has spring suspension, front, rear, steering tie rod. Bottom of that beautiful flathead V8 engine. Nice transmission, drive shaft, rear differential and axle, and then front kingpin suspension, which was typical back then. Then there is that nice spare tire and the spare tire carrier bracket. Also, you can see the Y pipe here and the exhaust coming off the engine going to the muffler and up over the axle and out the tailpipe. Really, really sharp truck. Yatming did a nice job all around, and I'm happy to see this because this is a rare part of Howard Johnson's history, is these delivery trucks. But Howard Johnson's was big in the ice cream game, so it makes perfect sense. And that is the 1948 Ford F1 step truck for Howard Johnson's ice cream with the ice cream box on it. It's a 1/18 scale die-cast replica made by Yatming, and it is an awesome little piece to put in a collection, especially for a Howard Johnson's collector or a die-cast collector. It's really, really nice.
Unfortunately, when I scoured the internet I couldn't find anything on the history of Howard Johnson's ice cream trucks except pictures. The first picture is of Howard Johnson standing in front of one of his ice cream trucks with some of his business associates. Howard Johnson's ice cream trucks were dishing out Howard Johnson's 28 flavors of ice cream. Johnson's ice cream trucks were watched for and did brisk business in the neighborhoods they operated in. Howard Johnson's ice cream was featured in many grocery stores and supermarkets. Howard Johnson was one of the first restaurateurs to offer his restaurant dishes as frozen food products in grocery stores. Howard Johnson himself was very innovative in his early days, which helped shape the America of the 50s we long for today. If any of you viewers out there have any information on the history of Howard Johnson's neighborhood ice cream delivery trucks, please leave it in a comment below. I really would like to learn more about this Howard Johnson's venture. Thank you for watching. Please go on and like this video, subscribe to my channel for more diecast reviews and histories of the real companies, and share this video. I'll see you in the next one.